Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. Duncan is out there with John Collins. Then it's Johnson, then it's Chris Paul, and it's Childress in at the shooting guard position. And for Orlando,
here we go.
Duncan high post, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Worthy. Here's Ellison. From past the arc, sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now Childress. Robertson with the steal.
Will be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
And here is Paul. Duncan with a screen on Robertson. Paul for three. The offensive rebound. Here's Duncan. And at last they get one to fall.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback. Oh, I dunk you very much.
he can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Worthy with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Worthy can't hit.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Now here's Robertson following the shot by Chris Paul. The quick look, no good that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Paul with the screen for Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And James Worthy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Here is Rogers. The rebound by Worthy, and it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Making some changes. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Bender comes in for James Worthy. Şengün subbed in for Robertson. Now here's Şengün. Pass to Bender. Takes the three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Johnson dishes to Paul. Let's go. Ellison with the rebound. Ellison's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Şengün. Guarded closely. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Childress. Driving inside. Can't connect from short range. Orlando leading by 3. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:49 left in the first. Şengün kicks to Bender. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now, here's Şengün. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Such a wide open look.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Bogues the pass to Boykins. To the left wing. Here's Collins. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Orlando making a change here. Wade's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. From about 19 feet, and it's Bogues missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here is Boykins following the bucket by Orlando. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Bogues. There's a screen by Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
It's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Earl Boykins taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Orlando. Looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Tim Duncan. David, what's the update?
He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. They've got Duncan. Brown out there with Johnson. Then it's Smith, and it's Childress in at the 2-guard spot. Good on the triple.
Yeah, outstanding awareness that time from Irving. A dime to the open man for the bucket.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly We had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
No good from Childress.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I think this is where you give Abdul-Jabbar the ball and just watch him do his thing. So hard to stop inside.
And Childress kicks to Brown. Pass to Duncan. 6 to shoot. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Orlando. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Şengün passes tonight. Another shot. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
They have full court, man-to-man defense here.
And this will put both the offense and the defense to the test.
Start it. Timeout, timeout. Start it. Timeout on the court. Charge to Orlando.
Duncan, the pass to Bose. Bosch kicks to Irving from deep three-point range, and they get it back. Bosch dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. 6 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Orlando ball.
And it's Orlando's ball. A nice run, going 12 in a row. Johnson over to help. There's the call on James Johnson.
James Johnson.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Bosch. Knight wide open, and the three ball is good. Knight's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosch, finding the open man for the easy one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Paul finds Johnson. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now, here's Şengün, defended by Paul. Johnson over to help. Here's Şengün. Banked in off the glass. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
James Johnson.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
And yes, it's good.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here is Rogers. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team, John Collins. Earl Boykins.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Inside, Duncan. And the layup falls.
Tim Duncan.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. He knows those close range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
Out tonight. And here's Bosch for 3. Now, here's Şengün. Not a lot of room. Irving from long range. A second chance effort. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
And it goes out of bounds. last touch by Paul.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Which section wants a T-shirt?
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting for Orlando, Kevin Garnett.
And the technical free throw is good.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
Now here's Bender. He has 7. He dishes it to Worthy. 5 on the clock. From deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 9.
Boy, quality find that time by Worthy. I'm sure he could have taken that shot himself, but he'd rather find a teammate with a better look.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Orlando out in front, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Worthy out there with Bender. And it's Garnett. Then there's Robertson. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by Orlando. All up top, over Robertson. Offline from the high post.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
James Worthy.
And both free throws good for Worthy.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Paul. Out to the right wing. Here's Duncan. They shoot again, and he sinks the layup.
Tim Duncan.
Duncan's got 6.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
Bender's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Şengün's checked in for Robertson. Childress the pass to Collins. Now here's Johnson. Worthy defending. And now Orlando on the break. Worthy leading the charge. Bender with the bucket.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Childress following the bucket by Orlando. Over to the wing. Duncan kicks to Smith. 5 to shoot. Back to Duncan. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Garnett. And Worthy has got it here for Orlando. Bender with the bucket.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Smith outside. Pass to Childress. Lets the three fly. No good that time. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 13-5 run. Knocked away. It's stolen by Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Johnson down low. Worthy on him. It's deflected. Here's Şengün. Down low. Here's Garnett. Takes it off the glass.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Rodney Rogers.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Smith inside. Şengün covering. And it's Smith missing. Bender kicks to Garnett. Puts up a three. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Smith the pass to Bowes. 1:02 left to play here in the third. Here's Collins. That one, no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Bender. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Jonathan Bender.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here is Smith. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and it's good, 2 points.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
34 seconds left to play in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
And Bogues is a crafty passer. Excellent court awareness and has a real knack for finding the open man.
And it's good for 2.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to Rogers. Fires for 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Boykin.
3.
Rogers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And so it's Orlando, able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bogues out there with Earl Boykin. Then there's Rogers, and it's Duncan. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Ellison's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Brown the pass to Duncan. From 13 feet, it goes down.
All too easy for Duncan there. Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants to.
To the paint, here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Abdul-Jabbar's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Here's Boykins driving to the basket. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
You see the power and athleticism at the rim? Who's man enough to rise up to challenge the Big O?
Brown against Robertson. Smith the pass to Boykins. To the inside. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
How pretty was that assist from Earl Boykins?
And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Robertson with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Worthy with a clean look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Worthy's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Smith.
Checking in for the away team, Ishmael Smith.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. They get a hand on it. Here's Ellison, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now the pass to Ellison. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Brown. Ellison's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries.
Oscar Robertson.
Folks, he's checked in for Earl Boykins.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Muggsy Bogues.
Duncan inside. Working on Abdul-Jabbar. No good from Duncan.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Worthy. In the air. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Tim Duncan picks one up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
John Collins, he's checked in for Duncan. Here's Smith. Robertson with the steal. Ellison.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Ball's knocked loose.
Orlando foul. Oscar Robertson. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. to the middle. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low. Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Knocked loose. And now Orlando on the break. And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Back to Smith. Over Robertson. That one wide left.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
He rifled that one in from distance.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And it's Smith missing.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Robertson's shot is good.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Pass to Smith, back to Bogues.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And Brown over to help. Pass to Ellison. He kicks to Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Clock at 6. The three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now Boykins. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
We would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building carefully and drive home safely.